Merhaba arkadaşlar, kanalıma hoş geldiniz. Bugün L.A. Noire'ın 5. bölümüyle karşınızdayım. Hatırlıyorsanız en son yarış yapıyorlardı. Konsolosun arabasının tekerini falan çalıp. Biz de onu yakalamıştık. Bakalım şimdi ne yapacağız? A Marriage Maiden Haven. Cennetteki evlilik gibi bir şey herhalde. Of. Ne vurdu be? Yarım kilometre uçurdu ha.
Alright gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit and run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site, the coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
Bende.
I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop him with one.
İndirilen ya da açılmış davalar daha mevsim tekrar oynanabilir. Gerek yok. Kaç doğru kaç şey yapmam benim için önemli değil. Benim için önemli olan hikayeyi bitirmek, görevi yapmak. Oyun zaten bayağı uzun boyumuş. Hadi gel lan.
Looks like the DA is going to press charges. And Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes conviction. I'll convince him to let her go. How you do that?
I'll give him something better.
Sanırım konuşma bitti. Ray'in kafesi 4.27. Biz kazayı gördük zaten. Önemli olan doğru yanlışı yapmak konuşmada, soruşturmada. Başka türlü bulunmuyor çünkü.
Detectives, over here.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Thick as a white male, name of Lester Patterson, walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here, dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar, name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the yellow brick road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now we're going to take a look around.
Şüpheli bir şey ne bulabiliriz ki burada? Cüzdanı bir de arabadan düşen parçalar olabilir.
This blood is a long way from the body. Car must have been going like a bat out of hell.
Evet, bayağı yüksek hızla vurdu. Burada ne varmış? Lastik ise fren. Vurmuş, frene basmış. Burada yapıştırmış.
Body traveled a good 20 feet.
Yarım kilometre lafın gelişiydi. Şurada bir tane daha şey var.
I don't come down to the station house and tap dance on your desk. Phelps?
Aa, izin geçiyor mu?
Poor guy didn't stand a chance.
Kan izin geçmiyor.
Landed on his face and ended up here. Car must have struck him from behind.
Ceketini karıştıralım önce. İçinde mutlaka bir belge falan vardır.
Patterson has life insurance.
Ah. Patterson'un evi. Başka bir şey bulabilecek miyiz? Kimlik, isim.
We can notify next of kin.
Paralarda belki bir şey yazıyordur. Evet. Bir kere daha açabiliyor muyuz? Yok. Kolunda bir dövme var mı? Ya da bir darp izi falan olarak herhalde. Bakılıyor buraya. Şu koluna bakalım. Kollar temiz ya. Tamam, her yerine baktık.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
Anladım. Şuradaki genç bayanla konuşalım. İçeri girip konuşabiliyoruz mu?
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson home.
Önce tanıyor musun diye soralım. Sonra çarpıp kaçma olayını
Do you
söyleriz.
know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Bunun sıkıntı yok.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Karısı ne yapıyor acaba?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
So you didn't see what happened?
Yanlış yaptık sanki.
By the time I got out there, it was all over.
Yalandı büyük ihtimalle. Hadi bakalım. Şu gazeteyi bulduk. Bunda hepsini bulamıyoruz büyük ihtimalle ama bulabildiğimizi bulalım.
Come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doc.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can unfortunately be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. We can reveal the root of the problem. Then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually of benefit to society at large.
Aslında bunların hepsini birleştirip tek bir video yapsak daha mantıklı ama adamlar hani hepsini baştan sona yapsa millet sıkılır. 10 saat belki böyle bir şey var. 13. Hepsi 15 dakika sürse. Hadi 2 dakika sürse 26 dakikalık video. Ya burada içmedi mi bu adam? Burada bir şüpheli bir şey yok mu? Bak mesela.
This is why everybody comes to Ray's.
Burada kumar oynandığını öğrendik. Şimdi mesela kumar mı oynuyordu diye sorabilirdik. Burası da açılıyorsa burada da bir sıkıntılı durum olabilir. Aha. Kanlı bıçak bulduk. Bıçağın markasına baksak.
Knife covered in blood.
Could be a steak knife. This is a hit and run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife.
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
Adamın göğsünü önce bıçaklayıp sonrasında arabayla vurmuşlar. Bence adam yaralıyken koştu kaçtı. Hem de tam çıkış yerinin orada olması biraz tehlikeli. Bir daha konuşabiliyoruz mu?
Sorry, pal. That's all I got. Even bartenders run out of gossip.
It's
Yok.
all yours, Detective.
Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski.
Bence bu kadın bıçakladı ama. Görgü tanığı ifadesi.
Can you tell us what happened?
Aynen, bu sorun önce.
I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Lan hiç de hatırlamıyorum ki rengini. Doğru.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first three letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
Go on.
Then a third
Ah be.
person, another man, got involved.
O kadar
Thank you,
doğru
Mr.
söyleyince.
Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
Keşke burada yardım alaydım.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
Wrinkled was not one of the things I wanted to be when I grew up.
If olive oil comes from olives, where does baby oil come from?
Bebekte. Aha.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
What was it about?
Who knows? The slightest thing could set those two off.
Stalling just makes us more inquisitive, Lynch. We'll get to the bottom of this, with or without you.
Ya bunun doğru
That
olduğunu
guy has a
kesin bir
serious
şekilde
attitude problem.
nasıl bilebilirim ki?
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Haberini ver nereye gideceksek falan.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thanks, ma'am.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
Şimdi 2 tane yerde yok mu ya? Ben mi yanlış hatırlıyorum?
Car 11 King responding. Go ahead.
Slow down.
Ya onun suçu ya. Bak yine onun suçu. Tamam bu benim suçum.
Now remember, you call the cops and I'll hunt you down. Got me?
Too late, asshole.
God damn it!
Takip et diyor. Konu sesini sevmiyorum.
Games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Ulan nereden yol buluyorum?
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Saldırabilirsem saldıracağım da olmadık yerlerden girip çıkıyor. Yani ezileceksin gerizekalı.
Get up there after him, Phelps.
Hadi yakalayalım.
Like the war all over again.
Vurmadan yakalamaya çalışacağım. Yakalayabilirsen. Yok öldürecek bu beni.
Reinforcements are on the way.
Yapacak bir şey yok. Her türlü vurmak zorundaymışız. Banka soygunu mu lan? Amatör saatler.
You got that safe open yet or what?
Your girlfriend is looking over my shoulder again. I swear she says one more word.
Honey, it's best if you let him work. Floyd, you better hurry up. That was a hell of a crash we made getting in.
Patlatmışlar lan baya.
LAPD,
Direkt.
hands up, all of you.
Jesus! Jake, Morty, come and blast this cop!
Polis gelmeyecek mi zannediyorum?
Upstairs. This wasn't my idea, Mr.
You keep an eye on the girl.
Please don't kill me.
Your move, mister! Come
Ya bir tane tanık var, gerisini öldürsek de olur. Şuraya çömebilir miyiz? Has siktir be, vurulduk. Yardım etme. Kız onu mu öldürdü lan? Dövdü mü? Ne yaptı? Ayağın hikaye olduğu için öldüremez mi?
LAPD.
Aha. Ben elinde silahla bir kontrol edemedim mi ya?
LAPD, out of the car, lady.
Geri zekalı ya. Hang out to the right.
Where the hell have you been? 4 punks been helping themselves to the suits.
Oswald Jacobs, you work here?
Goddamn right I do. I've been watching the place for 10 years, waiting for something like this.
Calm down. Show us to the suspects.
You go first. How about I back you up?
Sıçtın mı lan? Çipsiz.
LAPD.
Bura bayağı kalabalık. Tamam bu da gitti.
Throw out the guns.
be right behind you, Phelps.
Bir vuramadın lan. Her şeyi de benden beklemeyin. Army surplus.
I don't know what you're talking about. We weren't doing nothing.
Biz niye geldik lan polis verken?
Sons of bitches prowling around my store. I'll show you. I'll teach you not to.
Sir, drop the weapon. You've been drinking, sir. You don't really want to.
3 times I've been robbed. Ain't nothing gets done about it.
Ah siktir, polisi vurdular lan.
Look out, more of them. Put them down.
Seni acı çeke çeke öldürmek istiyorum. Bacaklarına falan vuracağım seni. Tek de öldürmeyeceğim ki, acı çek. Ama ya da hızlı bitirek ya. Neresin lan? Göstersin kendini. Yavşak. İlk kimin yeri? Patson'un evi. En yakın burasıydı. İlk buraya geldik. Burada da biz etraf arayıp sorgu yapacağız. Belli ki.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see.
Kadına hiç güvenmiyorum ben. Hızlıca sağ sola arayayım. Aha.
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Evet, ben de onu diyecektim.
Lester and I met on a furlough in 44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here,
I
and
beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
Ya yalan söyleme, çakıyor.
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
Tartışmayı söyleyelim.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
Yalan. Ama işte şüpheli de olabilir ya. Yalanla şüpheli arasındaki farkı çözemiyorum ben. Yalan.
Don't lie to me. Something was different this time.
You're clutching at straws.
Bıçağı söyleyelim. Tartışma ya.
You married? The arguments are never.
Ay ay. Şüpheli diyecektim direkt. Ya şüpheli diyeceğim ya doğru diyeceğim.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
Çok gözünü kaçırıyor şüpheli.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
We're leaving, Lorna. But this doesn't add up. We'll be keeping an eye on you.
Diğer de şüpheliydi ya. Çekil lan. Köpek. Kadının şeyi kocası ölmüş daha yeni. O gelip burada düdüklüyor. Hani telefon nerede lan? Heh.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Messages, please.
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Patterson autopsy.
Thank you.
Ya otopsi daha uzaktadır kesin ya. Bak burada da oynuyormuş.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Ben önce buralara bakıp zaten konuşacaktım kadınla. Sarı kulp olmasına rağmen açılmıyor. Değişik. Yürü gidelim ya.
Lucky break getting a partial ID. These cases are usually dead in the water after 24 hours if no one comes forward.
Why don't they just stop?
You heard about fight or flight during the war?
Sure. Never back your enemy into a corner. That kind of stuff?
Right. Well, in a hit and run, the perp is already in flight. It's easier to keep going. It takes a degree of moral courage to stop and accept responsibility.
Not as dumb as you make yourself out to be, are you, Stefan?
I didn't know I was making myself out to be.
Mor'a geldik. Bakalım ne diyecek. Ondan sonra üçüncü kişiye gideriz. Birinci, ikinci bu.
Hey, isn't that the cop who solved the big case and got promoted?
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
Bıçaklanma var değil mi?
Was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife, length of a bayonet.
We found a knife in the alleyway.
Where is it now? Was it bagged?
By Patrolman Kaplan.
Perfect. I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder 1. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber. We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in.
The only reason some people get lost in thought is
Önce diğerine gideceğiz. Hop shelter. Tam inerken. Shelter'ın önünde tam inerken konuştum. Shelter'ın evi. Hadi bakayım. Kaçmaya mı çalışıyor bu? Oo, arabayla bu vurmuş.
That's the son of a bitch right there.
William Shelton?
Yes?
It doesn't look good, Shelton. You packing your bags and making a run for it? You know why we're here.
Yes. The accident.
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut, Shelton.
Oğlum bu sadece arabayla vurmuş. Diğerleri öldürdü bence.
That coward thinks he can run from everything.
Oha, ne kadar hızlı lan bu. Sevmiyorum şu korna sesini. Yani başta güzel geliyor da bir yere kadar. Rahatsız edici.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Kesemiyoruz ki. Eğerleri öldüreceksin, geri zekalı.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
No wonder he killed someone driving like this.
Öldürdü mü lan? Ha.
Let that asshole get away.
Çok kötü sürüyor anlamında demiş. Oğlum buna hiçbir şey olmuyor lan. Ha.
That's it. Cuff him and we're done.
Tam yerinde döndü. Diğer tarafa dönse işimiz uzundu da.
How does a vehicular manslaughter rap sound, Shelton?
I hit him. I admit it. I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
What do you mean?
The guy jumped right out in front of me. He came out of nowhere. There's nothing I could do about it.
Why didn't you stop?
I've had accidents before.
That's it. We're done here. The DA is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor. I need my license for my job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is dead, Shelton.
You can't be serious.
William Shelton, you're coming downtown. We need to talk about a manslaughter charge.
Gitmeyelim
Initial
şimdi.
report came back with an ID on our victim, Lester D. Pattison of 182 North Boat Street. Captain wants us there double quick.
Diğerine gidelim hemen. Hadi sonra. Oha, bu nasıl bir kalabalık lan? Bakalım şimdi ne yapacaklar. Kesin gittiler bile.
Spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Pattison. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna.
Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid
Kızı
now,
vuracak kesin.
you don't stand a chance in front of the grand
Nice of you
jury.
to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear telling me how he had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
You had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up!
bases covered, baby.
I had nothing to do
You
with
think
it.
I'm gonna fry for you,
He's a
Lorna?
crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake!
Öldü.
It's too late,
Belliydi.
Bravo.
Benim onu vurmam mı gerekiyor, yakalamam mı gerekiyor? Büyük ihtimalle yakalamam gerekiyor. O yüzden sıkmayacağım. Bacağına bile vursam ölüyorlar sonra. Sinirim bozuluyor.
Stop or I will shoot.
O şey dolunca ne oluyor acaba? Kaçmadı ya, şuradan önüne çıkacağım.
That's disgusting. Didn't you ever hear of germs?
Ha?
Are we gonna make a bargain or what?
How long do you think you can hold out?
Help me!
Ya siktir git, koluna vurdum ya.
I thought you'd been under fire before. It never gets any easier, Bukowski.
Hafif biraz daha vücuduna gelmiş olabilir de tek mermide de orada ölmez.
So, I give you a hit and run, you bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
İyi, beğenildik. Bir tane ipucu bulamamışım. Doğru sol oralar 8'de 5 gittikçe düzeltiyorum. Araç hasarı 153 diyor da vurmadan nasıl yapacaktım? Evet arkadaşlar, bu videonun burada sonuna geldim. Beni beğendiyseniz beğenmeyi, beğenmediyseniz beğenmemeyi, videolarım hoşunuza gidiyorsa kanalıma abone olmayı unutmayın. Kendinize bakın, görüşmek üzere. Hoşçakalın.